Okay, now back here to go to the basement. I have not been down here, so everything else I had looked through before I started videoing, so this is going to be all new to me as well. So steps tend to be a little steep coming down, which is not surprising for an older home like this coming down. There is a little door right here. Ooh, that's always one of those things I don't like opening sometimes. But so just kind of some extra storage going underneath the steps to the upstairs. Looks like there's another little opening. I'm not quite sure what that would be for. So there's that. And then the steps kind of do the turn. Now this is kind of short right there, this header coming down. Okay, so you are going to the unfinished basement. Wasn't sure if it was going to be finished or how it was going to look because those steps. So you do have just a regular old unfinished basement down here. You do have the, let's see, you do have the cellar doors. And pardon me if I'm not wanting to go open those right now and look, but I'm trying to see that those look like that they possibly, yeah, they are. You can see kind of through those slats right there. The deck has been built over top of it because we did not see any access to that outside there then. Then you do have some like extra storage cabinets. Or, well, I guess there's some piping right there. I'm walking into cobwebs. Yeah, not really sure what's going on with this right here. But then again, it is an older home. So they have done a lot of their repairs and everything and remodeling upstairs. Of course, this is not something that they have gotten to down here. It's probably nothing that you probably would even bother with, honestly, as long as everything was mechanically and sound. I mean, you do have your electrical box right here. And of course, you know, a good home inspector does go through all of that as far as looking at where the wires are coming in, making sure that everything taking off the panel face and looking inside that, making sure that everything is up to code. So, and of course, just you got all the different things being ran underneath your floor joists right here. Just kind of give you the view right there. This is, I'm almost backed up as far as to the wall here. And then of course this was the steps angling coming down. So you do have a sump pump drain here, or at least a drain. I'm not really sure if there's an actual sump pump in there. And then you can see like the sewage pipe going up that way. And then leading outside there. And then more of your PVC pipe. Going all through there. Go ahead and go back around. Sorry, I don't want to turn you too quickly, but I was going to go back to the furnace since I'm standing right here. So have your furnace here. I have to look back and see, forget if it's stated how old or new this actual system is. Obviously, the system is newer to where this ductwork and everything right back through here, of course, would be original to the house as big as it looks. Do have some cabinets here that maybe, I would assume either at one point in time that they might have been upstairs and they chose to bring them downstairs, or they might have just built them in down here as far as just some storage. Another little cabinet there. Little like maybe like a workbench type of area, something like that. It is kind of have a lower header here because this is a wide vent, so it's a little bit lower here, of course, to I'm 5'5" and I'm about touching it, so. But your window's looking out. This, of course, is your side yard, where that stadium is. So it's kind of nice. Window looking right there. You do have a little bit of corner cabinet right there as well. Not real sure again what everything is here, but definitely something that a home inspector would go through thoroughly and make sure that everything is working properly. And I'm sure if they've done all this stuff upstairs that they've probably had maybe some type of pre-inspection, just to make sure that everything is up to code. I don't know much about the mechanicals and stuff of the homes except for just what I go through and any work that my husband has done at home. But of course, any type of plumbing, of course, would have been, in older years would have been either galvanized or copper piping. Then how many years ago they started maybe replacing it with PVC. And then here recently, you still can do PVC, but there's also this, what is it? It's called the Plex? I forget what this is called. But anyway, seeing the blue and the red, obviously it's your hot and your cold. And that this is supposed to be your, better type of lines to be running now versus your PVC that crack a little bit easier from what I've been told. So it does have an A.O. Smith water heater. There again, I'm not sure how old this is. It does look like that it is new or newer. It does have the manual up here. Like I said, I'd have to look back on the MLS and see exactly what they were describing as far as what has been new and everything. That's one thing I didn't take a picture of, and I can definitely run out and take a picture of that for you. When you're thinking of major expenses and major things in a home that you want to make sure are done, or at least you have a heads up about if you would have big expenses. One would be, of course, your electrical panel, but of course a home inspector would look at that. Then you're going to, your HVAC system, your water heater. Your water heater isn't that expensive, but still, obviously you want hot water, so you would like to know if that's something you would need to be replacing right away. And then, of course, your roof. So I'm going to go ahead and go back upstairs and head back outside and go and try to show you the best that I can a picture of the roof, because there again, home inspector would jump up there and let you know if there's any shingles missing, if there's been any hail damage, any wind damage, to where it would warrant a roofing contractor to come out and, inspect that further to let you know. And even also too, the home inspector can kind of gauge it and say how old he thinks that it is. So that's one thing, when we're looking at houses and clients are taking a look, you're wanting to gauge and say, how old does that roof look? And there again, I'm not able to see up on that porch the way that it is. I'm not sure if you really can tell up on the top. See if I can zoom in a little bit. Up on the top, from where I'm standing, I'm not a real good judge of character there as far as a roof. That I'm not sure. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like there's anything. It looks like maybe a little bit in front of that upstairs dormer window, which now that I'm looking at that, okay, maybe that's in your attic area. I'm trying to think. Not sure if that's your attic area or not, because your attic was in the master bedroom, which is on the back side of the house. So not quite sure how you get up into there, but anyway, what I was saying is that the roofing around that looks like there might be, some little things around there that could be touched up or something. But there again, I'm not an expert. I'm just trying to try to show you the best I can, but between my height and being a two-story, I'm not able to show you as well as I was hoping to. But here again, I'm on the outside, kind of showing you, looking down the street here, looking at that side, coming up. Yeah, on this side I can't see either, because those two back windows on the top, those are your master, so that's why I was saying it wouldn't have been your attic. access that was in your walk-in closet to get to those dormer windows. So I'll have to check about that and see exactly, unless I can walk back through and find it. So, all right, well, as of right now, I'm gonna stop this video, and I'll go look and see if I can find the access to that. If I can, I will video it. If not, then we'll have at least the 2 videos of the whole house, the backyard, the garages, and then a separate one for the basement. So hope I've done a good job here for you today. Plane going over right now. Let's see, one thing right here, you know, stuff like that I know, as many times as you go to home inspections and you see you know, different things they point out, I'm sure that's, you know, something where you know, maybe the original concrete had pulled away from the porch. Just stuff like that I just like to show. Not that I think that it's an issue or a problem of any kind, but you know, and as old as the home is, you're going to have things like that happen. So, alrighty, well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this for now. Like I said, I'm gonna check and see if I can find where that's at. And if I can, I will video that. If not, this will be it. And then you guys can just let me know exactly what you feel about this house then. So, okay, thank you.